Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new vlog. I am seriously fighting against time. I've just arrived for my beauty appointments and I've literally got like 10 minutes, which is not long when I need to intro this video and get there. I always seem to leave things just a little bit too close to the edge at the minute. It's like I'm trying to give myself the adrenaline of like, can I get there on time? Even though I love to be early to things. But anyways, I thought I'd pick up the camera today and start a vlog because I'm going to be doing a little bit of a glow up. So since I last went away to Lisbon, I just feel like I haven't felt my best self. I don't feel like I've fallen off it entirely because my lifestyle has changed since like the new year. If you've been following me, I massively cut back on things like alcohol and processed foods and I've been okay. You know what it's like when you just feel in a bit of a kind of rut. I'm not moving my body as much as I'd like to. I'm not eating quite as clean as I'd like to and I haven't been pampering myself as much as I'd like to. So today is the day that we are making a change to that and kind of getting back into the swing of things, given that I've been back for 2 weeks already. It's always like it when you go away. I just feel like it's really hard to get back into a routine. So yeah, we are fixing this situation today amongst a lot of other things because honestly guys, my nails are absolutely destroyed at the minute. I was actually cleaning the kitchen floor this morning, right? And you know the grout in between the tiles? Well, it's been just a kind of discoloured colour since we moved in and I never thought it was something I could do myself. So I've kind of just put up with it and thought, oh, one day I'll get a professional company in to sort it out. Anyway, I actually found a product today and I managed to get rid of it. I was using my nail basically to really like push into the scourer to scrub it. And as a result, it's actually like filed my nail shape down. So I knew I was getting them done today, but the nail lady is not going to be best pleased with the fact that I'm definitely going to need a new set, I think. Maybe there'll be some saving in these. I'll show you what I'm going to get done today because I think it's going to look really nice and fresh and clean. But I'm going to go for this. Like a nice French, like quite pink. So I think I do need a new powder to be fair, because I always get pink powder and then something over the top. This time around I went for like a glitter. I might get like a pinkier base and then, you know, the French on the ends and just have them a little bit shorter because I think it just looks so clean and fresh. That is my biggest tip if you are someone that gets their nails done but you don't like going every couple weeks. Go for a pink base because it grows out so much better. These are nearly 5 weeks old. I mean, they don't look that bad. This hand is all right, but this hand obviously one snapped. These have been filed down today by cleaning. It's all going wrong. I want to give a big shout out as well to today's video sponsor, HelloFresh. So they wanted to sponsor this video, which is so kind of them. I thought what a perfect video to introduce you guys to them. I'm sure you've heard of them by now. I mean, I feel like we've all used them and loved them by now, but they are just the perfect brand if you are looking to just be a little bit healthier. Maybe you're struggling with meal ideas. So I'm really excited to be having HelloFresh again for dinner tonight. Basically, all the ingredients will be pre-portioned and ready to go. You'll have your instructions of how to cook everything. You can get rapid meals that are super quick and easy to do. Like you'll literally have, in my eyes, a restaurant sort of style meal within like 20 minutes. They're so quick. They always taste insane. It introduces you to lots of foods that you might not try. I think it's great as well for people that can't cook, or maybe you've got a partner who doesn't enjoy cooking. It just makes cooking fun and kind of introduces you to just different ways of exploring in the kitchen that you wouldn't necessarily have thought of historically. So I love them for that. It's definitely like broadened my horizons when it comes to food. And honestly guys, you're going to be obsessed with the offer that I've managed to bag you if you're like me and you like a little bit of sweetness. So I've actually got you 60% off your first box, which is amazing if you want to try it out. And get this, free lifetime desserts. Can we just please take a moment for that? So I've actually got myself the Goo key lime pies because Goo are like my favourite desserts ever. If you like a dessert but you don't like anything too big, they're just like the perfect thing. They kind of hit the spot when it comes to like a sweet craving. So the fact you've got them and obviously 60% off to try your first box, I feel like you're seriously missing out if you haven't tried them. I always feel a bit funny filming here as well because this is like the area I went to school and you know, you just feel like, I don't know, I don't like filming here and I'm in the car park, I'm just like, probably people will walk past and see, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I have for dinner later when we get in. But for now, nails. I'm also having my brows done. They actually look okay now because I've got a lot of product in them, but they are terrible underneath. They need plucking, waxing, tinting, shaping, the lot. I've been getting brow lamination done for a couple months now. It was something that I never really knew I needed. And then once I started getting it done, it was like, oh my God, this is incredible. So I am having brow lamination done today as well. Basically just make my brows kind of look like this with no product on. It's just amazing, like when you want to just look put together and presentable all the time without any makeup. It's amazing for that. And then I'm also having my lashes, the LVL done, which is basically the curl and the tint, because again my lashes are looking a bit rubbish at the minute. I mean, I've curled them today and like they've got mascara on, but they're just not looking their best. And when I have it all done fresh, I just feel so much better. So I'm really looking forward to having that done. I also need to dye my hair, so I might do that this weekend as well. I need to scrub my fake tan. It is seriously really patchy and basically gone, so I need to fake tan hair. We've just basically got all the beauty treatments to do. But I feel like when you're kind of like just not quite feeling your best, it's just nice to treat yourself and have a few pampering things done, and you know, have a few nice healthy meals and just get yourself back into the swing of things. I mean, I have been walking quite a lot, to be fair. I've been walking every single day. I went for 2 walks a couple days ago. I did like 6 miles, which I was quite impressed with. I just haven't really been doing like other exercise like the treadmill as much as I'd like to. When I go away on holiday, you obviously eat more. It just always happens. And then when I get back, I feel like I'm just eating more snacks than I normally would and just maintaining at the minute, which is fine, but I just want to be back in the zone. So I have actually got another holiday booked in 3 weeks time, and then another 3 weeks after that. So we've got a lot of trips on, which I'm not complaining about. I'm very excited, but I just, yeah, want to be in the zone and feeling myself and feeling good. So today is the start of that, and I thought we could have a nice glow up together. So with that being said, I need to pay for my parking. I think it's Ringo here. What I like about this car park is, I mean, I feel like most places probably have it now, but you can just pay for the car park on your phone. Also, for anyone that wants to know where I get my nails done, if you're in Essex, I go to Deluxe, D''Luxe, and it's really, really good. Oh, 1 hour plus evening. How much is that tariff? Only £3.60. That's all right. Honestly, parking these days is so expensive. I saw my friend last weekend and I paid £8.60 parking for like 4 hours. Crazy. But this one, because it's like an evening rate, it's a little bit cheaper, so £3.60. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. I'm probably going to be here for like a good few hours, I'm not gonna lie. It takes a while when you're having all the treatments done, so you have to be mentally prepared, because sometimes if I'm not mentally prepared to get my treatments done, I get irritable because I don't like sitting still, so I struggle. But I feel like I'm in the zone. It's the evening now, it's 4:30. I feel like I can just chill out, relax and enjoy my treatments. And you know what it is? If you're someone like me who doesn't like getting your nails done because you struggle with sitting there and just doing nothing, just embrace the moment. Try and romanticise it. Think, you know what? I'm sitting here and paying someone to do a nice treatment to me. I'm having my pampering. I'm looking after myself. I'm going to feel good after it. And just try and switch off and just relax. Easier said than done when you never switch off. Like, oh my god, sorry, I feel like I'm going off on loads of tangents and I really need to leave, but I saw this TikTok the other day and someone was saying about like some people don't have an inner monologue or dialogue, inner monologue, whatever it is, basically the voice in your head that talks to you constantly. I have that. Does anyone not have that? Like, I'm constantly thinking of things and I'm constantly having conversations with myself, as crazy as that sounds, and I'm constantly just like, I don't know. I don't think there's ever a time where my brain doesn't have some sort of noise going on in it, but apparently that's not something that everyone experiences, which I'm quite surprised at, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, let's go. Oh, you know that TikTok that goes, do the salon? That's what we're doing. Okay, so we're doing brows and eyelashes first. Look at the colour difference. And I forgot to bring my foundation brush with me as well, so luckily I've got glasses, but I think what I'll do is just try and blend the foundation down. This is what I mean when I need to fake tan, because we're all different colours at the minute. But yeah, this is my eyebrows at the minute. I mean, naturally they would be even kind of skinnier than this, because I did only have it done like 5 weeks ago and it lasts I think 6 weeks. But you can see the before, what they're like. They're obviously just, you know, not fair, but like they haven't got as much colour to them and nowhere near as much shape as they did when I had all the product in. So yeah, this is the before. This eyebrow is a little bit skinnier as well, but it will definitely fill them out. And then here's my lashes. Is that
yeah, it is recording right in your face. You're such a master.
So this part's the most unglamorous part. Obviously I can't see myself, but we were just giggling at what I look like. So I think this is the part where the lashes and the brows have the permanent solution on. To basically, oh, I need to drop my phone. To get the, you know, shape and that to sit, or set even. Again guys, I have no idea what you can see because obviously I'm doing this with my eyes shut. But we were just saying how this side of my face, like with the brows and the lashes, just doesn't grow the same as this side. I don't know if you can tell, but this eyebrow and this lash just has so much more like hairs than this side, which is really annoying because this always looks really good when it's done, but this just lacks a little bit. So we were saying about maybe in the future adding some hair strokes to this with microblading, just to fill it in a little bit better. Okay, so on the final step, which is the tint, we've done the permanent solution, which I think is like 10 minutes. Then this, what is it? The fixing. was 10 minutes, and then this, which is this also 10?
5 minutes?
Oh, 5 minutes. This is my least favourite part because my eyes always end up stinging. But it's like the essential step, isn't it, to get it to look good, so. Okay guys, so the brows and the lashes are done. As you can see, the difference in my brows is absolutely crazy. Obviously I look a little bit weird. I've tried to like blend my foundation down. But yeah, they're so good. I don't need any product in them. She did just put a tiny bit of pencil here just to kind of like fill in that sparse bit. But yeah, that's probably where I'd have the micro bladed hairs potentially. But yeah, I love how they look every single time. I just feel so much more put together. And then here are my lashes as well. Yeah, I'm really pleased. Now it's time for my nails. Okay guys, 3 hours later, I'm back in my car. Like I say, it always takes a while to get them appointments done. So busy in there. I was so lucky to get the appointment today because it was so last minute. Like I literally called them this morning. I was actually gonna go tomorrow. Yeah, they ended up being able to fit me in today. Anyway, so we're all done. Here are my nails. I absolutely love them. So we went for a slightly more pink powder than I would usually have, and then the French tip, which is just painted on. I went for a little bit shorter as well, which I feel like is a much more manageable length. If you can kind of see, they don't come out too much from the skin. I love the pink shade. I think it's such a pretty shade of pink. Like it's not too pink, but it's not like too boring either. Sometimes the powder colour I get is just a bit boring, but I try and match it close to my natural like nails, just so like I say, when it grows out, it looks really just seamless and, you know, looks good. When I say powder, by the way, what I mean is acrylic powder, because I've had comments before saying, what do you get done to your nails then when you say powder? Like, is it dipping powder? No, it is acrylics. So I do have tips, acrylics, all that good stuff. I had a fresh set today, which I feel like you should do every couple months. Underneath was looking gross with all my nails and like fake tan and stuff. I know you can get it cleaned, but I just felt like I needed a fresh set, and yeah, they look so good for it. So really happy with those. Here are my brows as well, and my lashes. Yeah, that is that. So I'm gonna go now. I need to connect my phone to my car because I can't drive without music. I need music in my life. I might even open my sunroof as well, get some air in. I feel a bit sick, I'm not gonna lie. I spent the entire kind of time getting my nails done feeling nauseous. I don't know why. I've obviously eaten something, maybe. I'll see you guys when I'm home. Oh, I need to cook HelloFresh as well. I haven't even eaten yet. It's gonna get too late for dinner at this point. Yeah, because by the time I'm back it's 8, then I've got to go for a walk 9. I reckon I won't have dinner tonight. Anyways, I will see you guys soon. Right guys, I'm home. We decided to go with dinner, so I'm just popping on the potatoes. Also, oh god, this lighting is so bad. Okay, I've just put under the unit lighting on. Hopefully it's a little bit better. So I'll show you what we've gone for, and I'll also show you what else we have, which we haven't gone for, just because I wanted the quickest option tonight. So basically, this is what we're gonna have tomorrow. Look how amazing that looks. Chicken gyozas, which are one of my favourite things ever. If anyone's interested in calories, this one's 600. And then this is what we're gonna have on Sunday. This is the honey harissa glazed salmon with garlic, bulgur, charred courgette and yoghurt. And that one is 743. So you can go for like more calorie smart ones. I haven't gone for any calorie smart ones this week. I've just gone for what I fancied because I'm not really bothered too much about calories at the minute. Just kind of trying to have balanced meals. So the one we're having tonight is this one. This is one of the Stacey Solomon ones. 20 minutes, nice and rapid. It's creamy tomato Cajun chicken with spinach and mashed potato. This is what it looks like. This one is 620 calories a serving, and you have all the instructions. I think I might just come back when it's done and show you the final result. Honestly, it's like 8:10 now, and I've not eaten since lunchtime, which was like 1 o'clock. So I've only had one meal today. I only had lunch. Okay, whilst I'm waiting for that to heat up and do its thing, I thought I'd say as well, guys, something I've noticed, right? Because I have been experimenting with cooking lately when I can be bothered. Following some recipes from Instagram and stuff like that, and whilst they're amazing, which they are, when you add up all the ingredients, when you've got to buy all the ingredients from scratch, because a lot of these things, like, you're not going to have in the cupboard, you know, you just randomly get the ingredients for the recipe. My weekly food shop went sky high. Like, I remember the other week, I literally made 3 new recipes, and I got a couple other bits and pieces in the cupboards, but nothing major, and my shop was like £68. Obviously with HelloFresh, you get all the ingredients measured out for your portions, so it's great as well if you're wanting to try out different recipes but not wanting to stock up on all the ingredients, because I often find, unless it's core ingredients that I use over and over, you end up like buying something which is obviously expensive because you're buying the full size jar or whatever it is, and then you end up wasting it and then chucking it out because you've not used it within 6 weeks or whatever the expiry is. So that's also what I love about them, because the cost ends up coming right down because you're just buying what you need. And obviously with my 60% off as well, it's gonna make it so much cheaper anyways. Even if you're a singleton, right, and you're thinking, oh, don't wanna get it because there's only one of me, make it and bring it into work the next day for your lunch. Because I bet you, it's a damn sight cheaper than buying lunch, like out at work. Because we all know how expensive that is. So that's another great thing. And it just stops waste, which, you know, I don't like food waste. It really annoys me when I haven't eaten something by the date and then I have to chuck it. I just feel really bad for doing that. I really don't like it at all. You know, I give any spare clothes and things I have in my house to charity all the time. I hate wasting food, so I love that I will not waste any inch or morsel of food with HelloFresh. Okay guys, it's all done. So here is HelloFresh. Just you wait for mine. I feel like it looks quite similar. I mean, I'm never going to make it as good as HelloFresh, but I feel like it looks fairly good. I added the little splash of sauce to the edge, as you can see. I'm going to quickly taste it before I take it out to Jordan because I want to give you guys a little taster, a little taste test. I love meals like this. It's got a little bit of kick to it as well, which I love. I better take them through. Whew, we've just finished dinner. I'm absolutely stuffed. What did you think of it?
Loved it. Spicy, nice.
It's all about the balance, isn't it? So we're gonna have some goos. These are the goo key lime pies. These are actually really good. It's not something I would have thought to have had. Yeah, they're like little cheesecake things, and these are from HelloFresh as well. Whew, guys, honestly, it's the next day. You can't see me very well. It's the next day. I've just got out of the bath. It's like 9 o'clock at night. This is what it's like when you do makeup and you're still in the bath. So it's time to cleanse. I'm using this. This is the Revolution Miracle Cleansing Bar, and they're basically trying to copy Elemis. Now, I'm gonna be honest about this, give it a little review even though no one asked for it. When it arrived, it's like very hard. So what I kind of did was swirl it around to make it a bit of a nicer consistency. Obviously you can just do that each time you use it, but I just found it quite difficult to work with, and it has been a little bit more enjoyable to use. It's okay. It's okay, and it does get my makeup off. It's nowhere near as luxurious as the Elemis, but then you wouldn't expect it to be because it's nowhere near the price. So it's a very nice alternative, and it does the trick, you know, it does do the trick, but yeah, it's not quite as good as Elemis. But anyways, we're getting this makeup off because, as you can see, I'm as pale as anything because I've just properly like soaked in the bath for about an hour and exfoliated off my fake tan. So tonight is going to be fake tan night, and then tomorrow, not that you can really see my hair, but tomorrow is going to be hair dyeing day, I think. I've now not washed my hair in about 8 days, 7-8 days, which is quite a long time, but I don't really wash my hair much more than once a week anymore, unless I've got like an event or something where I need it doing. I seem to make it last. What I do is I kind of have it down the first few days straight, and then I give it a couple days to get a little bit more dirty, and then I start wearing it curly until probably day 5, and then I start wearing it up for a couple days. So I've kind of got a good routine going with my hair at the minute. It doesn't get particularly greasy. The only reason why really it needs a wash is because it seems to get quite full of product where I wear a lot of like oils in my hair and mousses and stuff for styling purposes. That's what makes it kind of not look the best at the root. But other than that, like, I can't see. I actually can't see. I think I've got it in my eyes. I'll be back in a second when I've got myself a cloth. Oh my god, I actually can't see. I've just got a big towel because I don't have any small ones clean. But I'm just wiping this off with warm water. Look at that. I still can't see, guys. Look at that, even more when you think it's all off. Look, even then, more is coming off. So now I'm gonna go in with this. This is the Lancome by Hazel, I think it's called. It's kind of like a bit of an oil-based cleanser. Again, this would work much better with a little cotton pad, but I'm just gonna use this towel because I don't have any. Look, more, like, you just wouldn't expect it. I've literally gone to town on my face and still more is coming off. More. Like, it's actually crazy. Alright, so for my face, I'm going to go in first off with this. This is the Sand and Sky Tasmanian Spring Water Renewing Night Cream. I did actually work with Sand and Sky on a TikTok recently. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but I work with them on their day cream, and I use it every single day before I put my makeup on, and honestly, my skin is so glowy at the minute. I mean, obviously I don't look particularly glowy right now because I've just cleansed my face, but whenever I put my foundation on, I just love how my base looks. And I've had quite a few comments lately asking me about my base, so I thought I'd just quickly share this brand with you because they're really, really good. It's an Australian brand, but you can purchase them and look fantastic. Really, really great brand, so I definitely recommend that. And then what I'm gonna go in with is my face mist. So this is the U-Tan CBD Tanning Water. I've been using this for a good few years now. It's such a good product. I go to town on it. And I also use this kind of down my neck and also on the chest area, because this part of me never takes as well. We're going in with more tan in my body soon. And also like behind the ears, back in the neck a little bit. One more go for good luck. Also guys, please don't mind my tatty dressing gown. I'm so aware it's got marks and stuff. This is basically my dressing gown, kind of like when I'm tanning and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just one of those. Like, I wash it, of course, but in between washes it builds up and gets kind of tan, you know, in it. So with body tans, I go through various different ones. I'm always being sent tans to try out, which I'm so grateful for. And my favorite tan at the minute is the U-tan, but it's like the rapid mousse. It's quite expensive, but it's so worth it. It's amazing. It smells like cherries and almonds, but I have run out of that. And my favorite like budget friendly one is this one right here. So this is the Revolution Aqua Tanning Mousse in the ultra dark. Personally, I wouldn't bother using this unless you get ultra dark. It's not ultra dark, okay? Like, it really isn't. It just gives a nice colour. 2 days in a row would give you like a good colour. But, you know, look how pale I am. Just kind of like take that in for a second. Like, I'm really pale at the minute. So when I show you my results tomorrow, it's going to be based on one night. But I'll do like 2 layers of this. It's a clear mousse. I'm nearly out, but I do have another one in the cupboard, so I'll go grab that in a second. And use a mitt to, you know, rub it in. Probably a little bit gross. Probably, you know, shouldn't admit this on the internet because I think I'm gross. But basically this side of the mitt is the side I use for my instant tanner when I pop that on. And then this side is the side I use for normal tanner. Now, obviously I chuck these out and replace them every couple months. But this side with the instant tanner, basically, if I pop this on here, it kind of works as a guide colour, because when you work with clear mousses, you can't see where they're going. So it is very easy to miss patches, which I've done many times, and it's just, you know, looks stupid. So I actually like popping this on here because the instant tanner kind of gets reactivated in a way because it's stained on there, and it then provides a little bit of a guide colour. It just rinses off, and there's no issue with having this on your body because I wear it all the time. So let me just show you. You'll see what I mean. See, like the guide colour kind of comes out from that. I don't feel like it interferes with the tan or anything because I have been doing this for a while and it's, you know, fine. See what I mean? You want to see where you're putting your tan, because otherwise, how are you going to know if you're missing patches? But yeah, this is not the colour it goes. But yeah, that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go now, pop this on. Okay, I'm all fake tanned up. Not that I look it. Whoops, it's going to fall over. I've just put moisturiser on my hands, washed my hands carefully, then I moisturise my hands and I blend the moisturiser down into my wrist and up, because obviously when you wash your hands you're then washing off a lot of the tan, which you must do with your hands. I find if you don't, they'll probably end up very, very orange, which I've done many times. So yeah, I always wash my hands, but then you don't want like the harsh water lines. Then moisturise and then I blend it down my wrist, and that's what I always do. And then I also do the exact same thing to my feet. I don't wash them, but I only do like one very thin layer of tan on my feet, and then I moisturise them so much and blend it all up my ankles. That is always what I do, and it seems to work well. I think I've got hair dye. If I don't have any, that would be a bit of a rookie error. I'm like 99% sure I've got hair dye. Let me check. This is the hair dye I use. I always get asked what hair dye I use. And I use the L'Oreal Casting Cream Gloss in 500 medium brown. Screenshot it, take a picture, whatever you want to do. This is the colour I always use. Not that my hair is looking very desirable right now, but I do think if you're a dark brown haired girly, but you don't want your hair looking black, because we know what it's like when you dye your hair at home, it can often end up very dark. This is going to be your best friend. Don't go any darker than 500 medium brown. We don't want 400s or 300s, even though they say like medium dark or dark, they're going to end up black. Even this shade ends up quite dark, but this one here is a semi-permanent dye, so it only lasts 28 washes. Again, don't be fooled, it never truly goes, okay? If you use semi-permanent, you're never going to get your natural hair back. It's a scam. It's not really, but it just sticks, okay? You're going to have like a baseline of colour. But if you're someone that does dye their hair like me, perfect, because I literally just use this for my roots. One box will do my roots very comfortably, and I'll probably drag it down like that far, and yeah, it will do my roots completely. And I probably do this between every 2 months up to even 4 months sometimes. I don't dye my hair that much anymore. I just don't feel the need to, because my hair is not as dark as it once was. It doesn't look that bad when my roots grow out, basically. I mean, you can't even really tell, not that much. I'm getting kind of like very light pieces here where like the sun is bleaching them. I don't know if you can really see that. So yeah, you can obviously see my bun is a different colour to my root. Like the root is obviously lighter, but yeah, it's not like a drastic like black ends and then really light, which I like. But yeah, that's what we'll do tomorrow, and then I think that will conclude the little glow up. Oh, we had HelloFresh again tonight, by the way, for dinner. We had the gyoza one. It was so good. So good. I'm gonna go chill, maybe watch a film, and then wake up tomorrow and do the next step. Good morning, guys. This is the most unflattering angle, I can possibly have you on, because you are literally like so low down and pointing right up. So if it's chin sissy, I do apologise. I feel absolutely disgusting. Like, my hair is in serious need of a wash. My fake tan has kind of developed, as you can see. It's not the darkest, I told you it wouldn't be. But yeah, I've just had my eggs on toast this morning. I love scrambled eggs, so good. And I'm just gonna dye my hair now. It only has to stay on for like 15 minutes, so it's super quick. And then I can have a shower. I'm gonna use my new hair products as well, which I'll go grab in a second. All this comes with is the developer and then the colour cream. And you pop this in here. What I always do is I squeeze out the first little bit as well. Anyways, we're gonna just basically put my hair into like sections and then just kind of put it down, rub it in. So I put like that much on and then I'll just blend it down that way. A little bit more. Do the same this side. And then I also get all around the hairline too, that sort of amount. And I do make sure to like kind of blend that quite nicely, because we are just doing roots. We don't want a harsh line. Although this is semi-permanent, it's gonna be a bit dark the first few washes compared to what I like. You know, you don't want a harsh line between like this and then the ends. So just try and really softly blend that out. Okay, so once that's done, I then just start taking it in sections. And I use like the actual nozzle to kind of just section it, pull it apart. And then we have our next like row to do. I try and work fairly quickly with this, because where I do only leave it on like 15 minutes, I don't want, you know, one side to have a lot more time than the other side. See, look, it's already starting to develop. What I do for the underneath is very professional, not, but I'll just get a load of dye on my hand like this, rub it between, and then just go up like this. And it always does the trick, really. Just gets into all the roots underneath. Once I then know that most of it's covered, I'll then just use the remainder to basically do the same to the front. So again, just get a generous amount and just really scrub that in. I know that any hairdressers watching me right now will be like, so just like, oh. Okay, that's all the dye on. Now it's the mad rush between cleaning up my skin, because we don't want that to stain, and also clearing up the sink, because I have got some on the sink and I don't want that to stain. So, oh, I've got it on my arm as well. Right, I'm gonna quickly clean my face and then I'll clean the sink. But from start to finish, that took 8 minutes, including like putting it all together. Okay, I've just cleaned up. I've just put a load of my cleansing balm on like all my face and around my ears and stuff. So that's what it is. Just because I thought that would break down anything that hasn't come off yet. So for my hair products today, this is what I'm gonna be using. Olaplex. I've never used Olaplex before. I do have an oil, which is incredible. So I was actually really kindly sent these by Space NK, because they stock a lot of brands. So this is the number 4 Bond Maintenance Shampoo. Repairs, strengthens and nourishes all hair types. And then I was also sent number 5 Bond Maintenance Conditioner, which does the same thing. I honestly can't take myself seriously. I look insane, and I know I keep looking up. It's because I'm looking at myself, just how crazy I look. This is all part of the process. You see how quick this hair dye goes dark. Like, you would not want any darker than this. So it's only been 6 minutes. Obviously when I started putting it on, it was longer than that. I might only give it another 5 minutes, you know, because it has been on quite a while. Yeah, 5 more minutes and then I'm gonna get in the shower, wash it off. I always dread getting in the shower when I first wash it off, because I worry it's gonna stain my nails. With that being said, maybe I should go and pop some gloves on, because I don't want to ruin my freshly done nails. Why does my face never take as much as my hand? The problem is where I'm standing, the light here is terrible. Like, here you go. I feel like this is actually a true representation of my face colour today. So you can see it has kind of taken, but my hands are got a little bit dodgy. Hey guys, so we're at the end of the glow up. It's a little bit of a fail, because I wanted to come on here all glam, showing you the final result, and instead I don't feel well. So I don't know if you could tell, my face is puffy. I feel like I don't look like myself. It's weird, because I feel like when I get ill these days, when I used to get ill, I would be full-blown ill, like a full-blown cold, full-blown flu, like just feeling awful. Whereas these days, I still feel like I can move around and get on with my day, and I'm not like, you know, really runny nose or anything like that. It kind of hits me differently since I've eaten more whole foods this year. I feel like my immune system's obviously got better, but I still do not feel well. Like, my head feels really foggy, I feel very puffy, my throat hurts, my ears feel a bit blocked. So unfortunately, I've just put on a tiny bit of makeup just so I look presentable, but I'm not feeling great. So this is my hair. You can see it's obviously darker at the root. It's a little bit too dark for me at the minute. I said it would be. It will lighten with washes, and yeah, I mean, you've seen my brows. This is literally just them, you know, with a tiny bit of gel in them. And then here's my lashes with literally one coat of mascara, which is pretty good. So yeah, I'm sorry it's not like the glamorous reveal, but I mean, if you watch my videos, you know what I look like anyway, and I'm sure you'll see me more glamorous soon. But at least I'm looking, you know, everything's done, I'm ready to go. So when I feel better in a couple of days, I'll be feeling fresh and nice. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this little vlog. It's really fun filming stuff like this, so let me know if there's anything else like this you want to see. I'm gonna just, I think I'm gonna take the day off today, the perks of being self-employed, and I'm gonna go for a W with Lola. And then I'm going to just do a bit of tidying around the house, because I feel like, you know, I don't need to lay on the sofa. But when I feel like this, I do not feel good enough to film. Like, I know I'm filming now, but this is different. It's a vlog. Filming is in like fashion and like getting dressed and all that stuff. You have to be feeling yourself. If you're not feeling good, the content will just not look good. And then I won't want to post it, and then I'm not resting enough. So it needs to be a bit of a balancing act today. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll fall back to normal to get on with things. I say I'm having a day off, I'm not, because I'm still going to be editing and stuff, but it's a day off in my head because it's not going to be like a flat out day, you know. But anyways, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye.